He gripped my drill like it was his. His grimy hands wrapped around the handle I'd always wiped down after each job. Bits lay scattered across the garage floor, like broken teeth. I stood in the doorway, watching. He didn't see me, but she did. Her eyes met mine for a second before shifting back to him. She said nothing. That was the moment it changed. Not when he snapped the bit. Not even when he dropped the compressor last week. Not when he ran over my toolbox with his clunker. It was when she saw me and turned away. I built this place. Hammered every nail. Laid the floors. Mounted the cabinets. Painted the walls. She used to sit on the porch swing I installed and watch me work. Her brother watched games on my couch. I never made a fuss. Not really. People are who they are. I didn't marry him, but he started showing up more, staying longer, taking more.
My time.
My tools.
My space.
And she always had his back. Said he was just figuring things out. That he didn't mean any harm. That he was family. I swallowed it. Let it slide. Then came the night he strutted in like he owned the place. Took my gear without asking. Dragged my saw blade across metal it wasn't meant for. I called him out. He laughed in my face. You think everything here belongs to you? I looked to her. Waiting. Hoping. She crossed her arms and said, It's not like you're irreplaceable. That night, I drove to the storage unit. The one I never mentioned. Always kept a spare key. Inside, rows of neatly packed boxes, drawers labeled with care, every piece of equipment I'd spent years collecting, paid for in long, quiet hours. I loaded it all into the truck, deliberate, wordless. Every socket, every charger, every last bit.
Gone.
But I didn't empty the room. I left the empty cases, the bare shelves, the receipts, so they'd know exactly what they lost. I didn't go back. Not that night. Instead, I sent the invoice through email. Every tool, every item listed, dated, valued, with receipts attached. I blind copied our accountant, the same one who handled our joint taxes. Then I waited. The next day, my phone buzzed. You took everything. I didn't respond. Another buzz. Her brother this time. You're insane, man. We need that stuff. Still, I said nothing. Let them sit with the silence. Let it grow thick and uncomfortable, like rot in the walls. 3 days later, she reached out. Can we talk? I said yes. We met near her office, a cafe, neutral territory, public enough to stay calm. She showed up with a carefully arranged expression, part remorse, part righteous anger. You embarrassed me. No, I said. You did that when you picked him over me. Her lips parted, then shut again. No words. I pulled a slim folder from my bag, slid it across the table. What's this? Financial documents. Half the gear was used to claim deductions for our shared business. That means it's jointly owned. But your brother? He was never on payroll. So, if he's using it, we're legally exposed. She paled. I already sent it all to the accountant, I said. The IRS is aware too, just in case. Her hands shook. You wouldn't. I already did. From there, things fell apart fast. Her brother insisted the tools were his, said he bought them. I let him talk. Then I forwarded the footage, 6 months of garage camera recordings. Quietly installed, never announced. It caught him breaking, abusing, and pawning one of my generators. The pawn ticket had his name. I didn't press charges. I didn't need to. The job he was hoping for?
Gone.
The construction firm saw the video.
Passed.
Her family stopped defending him, not for me, for their own sake. He smelled like risk now. She came home to a half-empty house. Not because I left, but because I took back what I made. The bookshelves I'd built, gone. The dining table I spent weeks restoring for our anniversary, gone. The custom closet she loved to show off.
Hollow now.
But I didn't strip it bare. I left just enough to remind her. I filed for separation, not divorce. Let her drift in the uncertainty. Let her sit in the aftermath, wondering if what she traded was worth the beer-stained couch her brother left behind. I moved into a small condo across town. Quieter. Simpler. Mine. Set up my gear in a locked garage. No one touches it now but me. Revenge isn't fury. It's control. It's choosing silence over shouting, patience over impulse, precision over mess. Last week, she called.
He's gone, she said.
I told him to leave. I didn't answer. You were right, she added, her voice low. Too late. People think betrayal's worst sting is when it happens. It's not. It's realizing how easily you allowed it. That your quiet gave them permission.
That your faith in them made you blind. But now I see.
Because everything I lost, I can rebuild. What they had, it was never theirs. And I don't lend anything anymore.